Okay, so I put my stick figure at the angle 18 degrees, that's my reference angle, and the two sides that I'm dealing with are the opposite and the hypotenuse. I'm not using the adjacent at all in this problem. Opposite and hypotenuse is sine. So it's the sine of 18 equals the opposite over the hypotenuse. I put it over 1. I cross multiply. X times 1 is x. And what you're going to do is type in 200 times the sine of 18 into your calculator, and you'll get your answer there. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode every time. Alright, number 2, my stick figure is at 20 degrees, and I am dealing with these two labeled sides. This is my adjacent, that's my hypotenuse. We're not dealing with the opposite in this problem. So A and H is cosine. Cosine of the angle equals adjacent over hypotenuse. So in this problem, it was like the new ones we learned today on the back, on page 13, I believe, where x is in the denominator. So when we cross multiply this time, 12 times 1 is 12, and x times the cosine of 20 is on that side. In order to get x alone, we divide both sides by the cosine of 20. Your answer will be whatever your calculator says this is right here. My stick figure is up in the top corner at 61, so I'm dealing with these two sides here. This is the opposite, which I'm not using. This is the hypotenuse, which I am, and this is the adjacent, which is the only one left. Here I have cosine again, because it's adjacent and hypotenuse. Cosine of the angle equals adjacent over hypotenuse. So the problem above was cosine, but x was in the denominator. This one is cosine, but x is in the numerator. X times 1 is x. 15 times the cosine of 61 will be the answer in your calculator. I won't do these two problems at the end, but I have them set up where the stick figure is at the reference angle. I've labeled the x as adjacent, 70 as hypotenuse, so A and H would be cosine. On the bottom problem, I'm at 20. I'm dealing with the x, which is opposite, and 30, which is adjacent, and I'm not using the hypotenuse at all. Opposite and adjacent is tan.